Kajabi versus Teachable. Which one is best for you? That's an excellent question. And if you're anything like me, you've probably watched a million of these types of videos. But I want to show you what makes me different is the fact that I've used both of these platforms and I've made money with both of these platforms. In fact, I have been with Teachable for 4 years and I've built up 2 six-figure businesses selling my blogging and YouTube courses. And even then, I still made the move to Kajabi. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 3 reasons why. Now, for transparency's sake, I am an affiliate of Kajabi, but I don't want you to just click my link and just go blindly sign up for it. I want you to actually watch this video, listen to the reasons that I have, and then make your own decision and what's best for you and your business. But if you do decide to go with Kajabi and this video was helpful for you at all, please visit bloggerevolution.com/Kajabi. That's bloggerevolution.com/Kajabi. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description where you can sign up, and I'm going to give you a couple of extra free perks just for using my link. So the first bonus that you're going to get is as soon as you sign up using my affiliate link, I will immediately email you my 100% free mini course called Kajabi Master. Now, Kajabi has a ton of videos that show you how to set things up, but this particular training course that I put together is going to show you exactly how I set up my business so that you can get this stuff done in a few minutes rather than days. The number 2 bonus is instead of getting a 14-day free trial, if you were to go directly with Kajabi, I'm going to be able to more than double that. You're going to get an entire 30 days, a whole month of using Kajabi without having to spend a dime. That way you can see if it's for you and for your business and then move forward from there to make a really good, effective decision. And my number 3 bonus, if you do decide to become a paying member over at Kajabi after the 30 days, or if you do it sooner, you can just click upgrade. That's what I did. After a couple of days of being in there, I knew it was for me and I went ahead and just signed up completely. But if you do decide to become a paying member over at Kajabi, I want to send you my templates that I have so that you can save time, even more time, and not have to worry about any type of website design. This will include landing pages, webinar watch page templates, checkout templates, and you get all of that for free just for using my link. All right, so the number 3 reason why I moved from Teachable to Kajabi is because of price. Kajabi actually is cheaper, and you might not believe me because when you first look at the prices for the both platforms, you realize that Kajabi, at least at face value, is a lot more expensive. But what I want you to understand is that Kajabi and Teachable are 2 different platforms. Teachable just does courses, and they do courses very, very well. Your students are going to have an amazing experience with it. I've used Teachable for 4 years, and I've never really had a complaint from any of my students, but I went ahead and still made the change to Kajabi because of pricing. But let me explain to you why. So let's look at the pricing chart here with Teachable. You see they have a free plan, a basic plan at $0 and $29 respectively, and then the pro plan, which is $99. But this is all paid annually, by the way. If you're like me, you're probably going to pay monthly for a little while, and then if you decide to go with it, then go with the annual plan. But most people are probably going to start off with the monthly plan. So you see here, $119 for the pro, $39 for the basic, $0 for the free. This is pretty good with getting people in because there's no investment at all at $0, right? And then $39 isn't too bad. But what you end up paying for is the transaction fees. So for the free plan, you got to pay 10% transaction fees, 5% for the basic, but then it starts to be $0 at the pro. Most people are probably going to go with the pro for what it offers. However, just depending on your situation, you might need to go with one of these freer plans. But it's a great way to get people in. And then once you're kind of in the Teachable ecosystem, it's actually not too hard of a transition to go from the free or the basic to the pro plan. And that's what Teachable's hoping that you do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually pretty good, especially if you're on a really bootstrap type budget, that you can get in and get some students in and start making some money faster rather than later. Now, if you look at the Kajabi pricing, you immediately look at this, and let's go to the monthly plan, because most people are probably going to go monthly when they first getting started. I went ahead and went annual, but $199 per month is the one that I use. Most people will probably be able to get away with just the basic at $149 a month. So I know you're probably looking at me like, Chris, this is $149 a month. How is that better or cheaper than the $119 a month? Again, this is what I was talking about earlier about the difference in the platforms for what Kajabi does versus what Teachable does. And in fact, let me just show you my notes because I want to show you how much money I was spending each and every month to have my business up and running to sell these online courses. So You see, I have it. Kajabi is like Teachable on steroids. I forgot to say that part. But yeah, Kajabi is basically Teachable on steroids. Look at these prices, all right? So what I was normally spending was $175 a month for ActiveCampaign. That's my email autoresponder because I had so many contacts. Every webinar. Teachable doesn't have a good webinar system to set up a funnel or anything like that. So I was using something on the outside. I was paying yearly, but it ended up coming down to about $25 a month. Teachable itself, remember I told you I was on the yearly plan, so I was paying $99 a month for it. And Teachable's landing page software, their checkout page software, all of that stuff, it's not the greatest, and you can't create landing pages or anything like that on Teachable. So I needed to go somewhere else to find another answer for that. And I was using ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is another good program to use, but I was paying $97 a month for that. Podcast hosting, I have a podcast, it has a lot of listeners, people enjoy it. It's called the Blogger Evolution Podcast. If you ever want to check it out, nice gratuitous plug there. But I was paying $19 a month for the hosting for my podcast. And then the affiliate program. So Teachable has an affiliate program, but honestly, it's not very robust. And because of that, I would have a lot of people who are affiliates of my programs complain because they couldn't see more granular information about where they were getting clicks from, and if they were getting clicks at all with the links that they were using. So I started using another program, I think it's called First Promoter or something, to use affiliate programs there, and it works a lot easier if I use that. But that was still another expense, $49 a month. And then to get all of these systems to talk to each other, like Teachable, ClickFunnels, the affiliate program, and every webinar, I needed to use Zapier. Now, I wasn't paying anything for Zapier because I was able to get like a special deal with him, so I was able to use it for free for what I was using. But anyway, when you add up all of this stuff together, that's $175 per month for ActiveCampaign, by the way. When you add all of this together, I was spending $464 per month to do everything that Kajabi could do for only $1.99 a month. All right, think about that. All right, it's insane because that price difference saves me about $300 and something dollars. Or $264. I can't add $264 I was saving with that. And if you are using just a basic plan, you're saving close to $300, if you're using all of the things that I was using to run my business. So $300 times, 12 months in the year, that's 12. I was saving almost $3,600 a year just by switching from Teachable to Kajabi. So pricing, number one reason why I decided to move over. Now, reason number two that I decided to move from Teachable to Kajabi was for the support. So if you're dealing with all of these softwares online, whatever your tech stack happens to be for your business, you probably have to deal with things breaking. Things just don't always go according to plan because we're dealing with computers, right? So when it came to Teachable, Teachable does offer decent support and they are very helpful. It does take them a little while to get back to you when you deal with email support, but their email support is available 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's available on all plans. Now they do have let me zoom in a little bit. They do have a live chat that's available Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now this is a global platform, and I have, friends and people who are using these platforms who live in Australia or live in Tokyo or any of these different places. And, they're not up at this time, which is tough, right? Because if you're working after 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which, a lot of us who are doing this as a side hustle might be, then you're not going to be able to talk to anyone directly about a problem that you have. And then you're just going to have to send in an email and just wait till tomorrow to get it fixed. And for me, that was starting to get that was becoming an issue because I work at all hours of the day because of my family. I try to work things around them. And sometimes if I'm working super late at night, it is really nice to be able to have 24/7 support, which is what Kajabi has. I don't even have it pulled up right here. Oh yeah, that's right. I have it under this part right here. So 24/7 chat support. Now this is available just under the growth plan, but 24/7 chat support. There was a couple times where I'm up at maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, just working on some stuff, grinding away. And then I run into an issue. It is so comforting to be able to have a live chat where I just click a couple of buttons. Next thing I know, I'm chatting with somebody. I got the issue fixed and I was able to move on with my day. It's not something that had to linger on my head until, Teachable was available, at 10 a.m. the next day. I didn't have to worry about anything like that. 24/7 support was amazing for this. So, support is huge. Again, when you're dealing with computers, things break, stuff happens, and being able to have someone there pretty much at any time makes a huge difference for me. So that was number 2 reason why I decided to ditch Teachable for Kajabi. And also, other than the live chat and the live support, was the training webinars. Now, Kajabi has webinars every single day during the week. Every day. And this is something that you would find once you're on the inside, their customer training, right? So under the webinars, you see here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is every day that they have a certain webinar where you can literally get questions answered face to face with somebody. So I'm just going to click on Tuesday, just see what they got going on here. Understanding products in Kajabi, how to sell products and services, starts 7 a.m., Pacific Standard Time, 5 a.m., even at random times and stuff. And this is what's going to happen on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, they do this every single week. So the support at Kajabi just far out and away blows Teachable out of the water. And that was probably one of the other biggest reasons that I had, because when you start with any new platform, you're going to have some issues learning exactly how to use it. But being able to have so much support, live support, not just, reading, their help section, and seeing hopefully someone else has this issue. Now you're stuck on Googling everything, trying to find a specific answer to your question. You have people that you can ask 24 hours a day through chat or live face-to-face Monday through Friday. That's outstanding. And that's probably one of the other biggest reasons why I decided to move from Teachable to Kajabi. Now, the number 1 reason that I decided to go through to Kajabi is the fact that Teachable has a serious lack of design when it comes to their sales pages and even their checkout pages. And as I mentioned before, they don't even have landing pages or anything like that. So this is my landing, sorry, I wasn't there. There you go. This is the landing page that I have been using for a little while for my blogging course. And as you see here, it's not terrible looking. I'm not saying that it's bad by any means, but it's severely limited, right? So I'm just going down and you see it's a pretty good sales page in my opinion. If you go down to where these videos are, where are they? Right here. So these videos took me about 30 minutes to figure out how to get them up here because they didn't look the way that I wanted them to look. I had to learn a little bit of HTML just to get this on here and then get it nice and centered. At one point, everything was to the left and it just didn't have a good experience, right? And it annoyed me, but I ended up spending way too much time trying to figure it out. But regardless, I had to learn a little bit of weird HTML just to kind of get this the way that I wanted it to get. And it's because I had to do something completely custom in order to get these videos just to show up right. So that was, that's Teachable. Again, their landing page building and things and sales pages, they just don't look that great. You don't have a lot of freedom. You have to learn coding in order to get a lot of the things that maybe you'd want to use in order to get, a good testimonial video out here, or if you have any other videos. Kajabi, totally night and day when it comes to building landing pages. This is the one that I recently used for a promotion that I was having with my price increase on the course or whatever. So as this was coming up, I just literally added the placeholder for a video, uploaded the video. It was nice and center. I didn't have to do anything else, right? It just popped up. I added my nice little headline here. It already had a decent background. I decided to keep it. Oh, you see here how this button just kind of pops up like this? That's a functionality that you can't get in Teachable unless you hard code it and you know exactly how to do that. Otherwise, you're probably going to be hiring somebody on Fiverr or something just to get this extra functionality. But this helps because it pops up, it draws attention to the eye, which helps click-through rates, which it did. And more people went through and able to come out the other side as buyers. Just to me, this just looks a lot cleaner. it still was, I still had to go through the learning process of having to set up the pages, but doing everything, I probably set this page up in half the time that it took me to set it up with Teachable. And everything just works. I have my videos, I have my pictures, I was able to put in my guarantees. People can then click through and then go to the checkout page and purchase the product if they want to. That was outstanding to me. These, also, when it comes to pipelines and funnels, let's say I can give you the example here. So when it comes to funnels, they call them pipelines here. It's the same thing. All right. So if you're setting up a funnel, if you're setting up a pipeline, I believe they didn't want to call it funnels because they probably didn't want to be associated with another business that calls them funnels as well. But the simplicity and the ease of this is outstanding. Outstanding. So, for example, if you wanted to set up like a funnel or a pipeline for a freebie that you have, you set it up here. It'll automatically give you your opt-in page, an email that you can set up. All of this is customizable too, and a thank you page. And a video. I don't know if this video really shows you how to do it, but it's already set up for you. All you have to do is just click the next button to go to the next line in the funnel when you set it all up. If you want help on how to do this, just go check out my Kajabi course over at bloggerrevolution.com/Kajabi. But this is just a freebie pipeline. If you're doing a sales page, like most people are probably going to end up doing, look at this. You'll set up your opt-in page, 8 emails that you can personalize that are going to automatically be sending. These automations are all nice and tied in together because you are using one platform. The platform knows what's going on over there, so it can trigger something over here. It makes it a lot easier without having to use Zapier. You have your sales page, your checkout page, and just go from there. If you're doing a product launch, opt-in, emails, value, checkout. This is already pre-set up for you. One click of a button and it's done. If you're doing live webinars using Zoom, registration page, confirmation, emails, the actual event itself, more follow-up emails, a sales page, and a checkout page. Literally one click of a button and your funnel is set up. You just got to go in and kind of plug and play what works for your business. So, and then you got coaching, and then you can start with blank. I start with blank a lot of times just because I like to build it from scratch. But, this is stuff that Teachable doesn't have at all. And that's kind of where I was saying Kajabi is like Teachable on steroids. It has everything that you could possibly need. So that's pretty much the 3 reasons why I decided to move. So to sum this all up, for me and my business, Teachable wasn't growing with me, unfortunately. And because of things such as the price, the support, and the landing pages and sales, I needed something to make sure that my business was running a lot more smoother, especially with me being pretty much a solopreneur. Now, I am not in any way saying that Teachable is a bad platform. For what they do, if you're looking just to store your course, just to have a place that can present a course to your people, it's an outstanding option. But if you are looking for something that's going to be a little bit more inclusive, I definitely recommend that you give Kajabi a try. And remember, if you do decide to go with Kajabi, please use my link over at bloggerevolution.com/Kajabi. That's bloggerevolution.com/Kajabi. And by doing so, you help support the channel. If this video was valuable to you at all, you'll also be able to get my free mini course, Kajabi Master. So go ahead and check that out. Save yourself some time. Set up your Kajabi account in minutes rather than days and start making some money faster. So let me throw it to you. Both platforms are absolutely amazing for what they do, but what's going to be the big decision that's going to make you go with one or the other? Are you going to go with Teachable or are you going to go with Kajabi? Let me know down in the comments what's going to sway you one way or the other. And by doing so, maybe you can help someone else make the decision as well if they were to stumble upon this video, especially if it's something that I didn't cover in the video itself. But regardless, happy creating. I hope you make a good and effective decision for you and your business, and I'll catch you later.